Good thing we can, like, cut this together.
Right.
The magic of editing.
Magic of movies.
Alright, ready?
Yes.
Alright, on count of 3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, welcome to Coats and Jackets, and I'm here with my good friend Kimberly.
Hi everybody.
And today we're going to talk about Harry Potter.
Yay!
So we've joined the Wizarding World Book Club, which is an official Pottermore event, and it's in partnership with both Scholastic and Raincoast Books.
And I'm pretty excited. So Mandy contacted me, like a month ago and said,
Yeah.
Harry Potter's doing a book club, do you want to do a video? And I was like, yes, 100%, sign me up, didn't even have to think about it, I'm in. Do have to tell you, I haven't read the first book, The Philosopher's Stone, probably in a good 5 years. So I'm pretty excited to pick it up again.
Yeah, it's been actually, I'm not even sure how long ago I read the first book.
You know what? It may have been more than 5 years.
Oh, it's definitely been more than 5 years. No wonder I was a terrible Harry Potter fan and being boozled because I need to reread.
So I'm going to show you the book I'm going to read. I'm pretty excited. Mandy gave it to me for Christmas actually, and I haven't had a chance to read it yet. And it's actually the illustrated version, which I'm super excited about because it's, got all some nice pictures in there. So I had the original book in I guess the first book in a series, and it was this one, which Mandy's going to read.
Yeah, I'm going to read this hardcover one. And this was actually the original one I had when I was a kid. But this is the one I'm going to read because hardcover is easier for me to bring back and forth to work and not have it get beat up.
I'm not bringing my book back and forth to work. It's heavier than my laptop, so that one's going to stay at home. But it's got all sorts of pictures. So I read the first book, I think, in like 3 hours. I suspect I'm going to get distracted by the pictures, and it's probably going to take me a little bit longer. We'll see.
I read the first book, it was quite a few years ago, so it's probably closer to like between 4 to 6 hours, I'd say at the time, because I was pretty young when I got the first book.
I was going to say, we were talking about this before, and you said you were possibly like 12?
Yeah, I was about 12 when I got the first book.
I was definitely older. I was in high school, and my parents gave me the first 4 books for Christmas, and I remember the first 3 were in the box set, and then the 4th book was the hardcover, like, not trade paperback. You know what I mean? Like the big coffee table book, the bigger books.
Oh, yeah.
The big hardcovers. And my mom said, I got these for you for Christmas. I heard they're the big rage, thought you might enjoy them. I really liked reading fantasy. And I was like, I'll give them a try. I think I read them all in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
It's once you picked one up, you couldn't stop. And like any time I got one, I just I read it cover to cover the minute I had it.
Oh, for sure. Like they were so good.
There was one time technically at a summer job, one came out at a book launch, and I started reading it that night, and I might have gotten an hour's sleep in between and then went to work and kept reading in between when I probably shouldn't have.
I think that we went to the midnight release of that.
We did.
I feel like you messaged me or called me and said, I've only gotten about an hour's sleep and I'm currently working. And I feel like it was very similar for me. One of them I did take the next day off work. That might have been for the Deathly Hallows.
But you know what? I justified it because at the same time, when the very final book came out, the last one, I remember Seamus O'Regan, Canada AM, when he was still on it, he was actually he had the copy there and was reading it while they were delivering the news on TV. So I feel like my little thing is okay.
Vindicated.
Yeah.
Vindicated, right? And if you're allowed to do that while you're telling people the news, at what Canada AM used to come on when? Like 8 a.m.?
8 a.m.
He probably just never put the book down.
Probably not.
No, I mean, why would you? So Mandy and I met in university.
Yes.
So we have the same, I guess, university degree, and our love of Harry Potter came out.
Yeah, we did the Bachelor of Fine Arts, and
Yes.
as part of that program, you can choose to go on a trip to England, which we did.
Yeah.
And while we were there, which is the best part, our professor, who was super awesome, took us to a bunch of things that inspired Harry Potter and also to one of the filming locations.
That's true. So we went to the location where they filmed
two films.
The first two films where they filmed the I guess the school scenes.
Yes,
in the
school
courtyard
scenes.
in the hallway there.
And the potions lab.
And the potions lab. That was in an old monastery, correct?
That was Lee Cock House.
Was it?
Yeah.
I clearly can't remember anything. I was mostly in awe of when we went to platform 9 3/4. Oh,
yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I had a fun day. Yeah. We all got to push our trolleys through the wall.
But at the time when we did it, it was so new installed that it didn't have, like, now there's like a setup with suitcases and the owl, and you can like wear a scarf and have it flowing if you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to pay a fee to get your picture. Yeah.
Suckers.
When we went, it was free. I mean, the lines were crazy, but when we went, it was free.
Oh, yeah.
And it was literally just the cart going into the wall and nothing else.
I had a good time. It was fun. We
It was
were there
amazing.
for a ridiculously long time taking photos. But definitely didn't pay any money. So that would have been, oh my God, 2008?
That would have been about 2008.
2008?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that you would know this, that in Harry Potter world, that they have a butterbeer.
They do.
Mm.
Which I could not eat. They also have a butterbeer ice cream, which
Ugh.
Katie fell in love with.
Someday. It's on my list. We're gonna go.
So I've been to Universal
I know.
to see Harry Potter World, and it was
Beyond
like
jealous.
the greatest moment of my life. And as it just so happened to work out in our schedule, the one day that we had to go to Universal and see Harry Potter was actually on your birthday. So I talked to the conductor, and I had him send her a birthday greeting.
From the train. From the
Yes.
Hogwarts Express.
From the Hogwarts Express. And the part you don't know is how awesome this guy was and how just in character he was. Katie didn't get the video like all the way from when I asked him, and I wish we had it, because when I went up to him first, I said, so I have a friend who's a huge fan of Harry Potter, and does the whole thing in character, and he's like, oh, well, you know, I don't actually know Harry Potter, right? I don't know how to get in contact with him either. I've never met him, but it would be a great honor. And I was like, well, that's okay, but like, you know, you were on the train, so you've been in proximity to Harry Potter, right?
That's right. You've been within the vicinity.
And he was like, well, yes,
location.
that's true, I suppose. So I asked him if he would do the birthday greeting for you then, which he agreed to.
And it was great. So.
And he was momentarily confused because he wasn't exactly sure how this type of camera worked, because it was a different camera from what they use. Their cameras are more old-fashioned because their pictures automatically move, and ours don't. So this was a video camera, and he was like questioning it a little bit.
It really blew his mind, this whole concept of a video camera. But from what I saw on the video, he seemed to get the fact that it would be a moving picture.
Yes, he did.
So that seemed to really settle him a little bit, I think.
But the whole thing was just such a great experience because he was so in character. He was the right person to ask.
For sure, yeah.
Into this?
Yes.
Is it ready?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, Kimberley. This is very strange. I'm talking into a little circle to wish you a happy birthday. Actually, I want to sing you a birthday song. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Cheers. Have a lovely day. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I got the video, and I was on vacation as well, not in Harry Potter World Universal Studios. However, it made my day. It was great. I was showing it to everybody, and it was fantastic. So it was really great last year that you did that and you thought of me. So it was great.
Oh. You're the best, though.
We're doing the Harry Potter Book Club. Super excited.
Very excited.
Very excited. So the first part about going to Hogwarts is that you get sorted into a house. So Mandy and I are not in the same Hogwarts house.
No, but we would be cohorts anyways.
We
like
would.
we are now.
We would be.
You would drag me along on adventures.
That's true. We would, yeah, and we'd always meet up in the
Common room?
in common
No,
rooms.
no.
We wouldn't be able to invite into each other's common room.
We'd have to go to the room requirement.
That's right. So you are?
I am a Hufflepuff house.
Mm-hmm.
And you are?
I am Gryffindor. So for Gryffindor, when I got sorted into the house, of course, super into Harry Potter, I was like, yes, in the same house as Harry and Hermione and McGonagall.
And not Ron, nobody cares about Ron.
Yeah.
That's a sin to say, but kind of true. Especially movie Ron. Movie Ron's the worst. Movie Ron is the worst. He's not even likable. Book Ron is okay.
Book Ron's alright. Well, and Ron. I mean, Hermione must like him. There's something there. I guess the qualities are bravery, chivalry, courageous, bold. I don't know if those things suit me, but that's what I'm sorted into.
I got sorted into Hufflepuff house, and I have very strong Hufflepuff house pride. I'm very happy to be Hufflepuff.
Yes, yeah.
Our main traits are loyalty and friendship, and I can't remember the third one, but that's okay because we're close to the kitchens. And that's the most important thing to know about Hufflepuff house is it's close to the kitchens because food.
Yes. Food is number one. I love my house. It for sure. It's probably is the one that suits me the best, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm probably more adventurous than your average Hufflepuff because I feel like they're more introverts than I am. But at the same time, I'm very much a Hufflepuff.
Very much a Hufflepuff.
It's also pretty cool that their house has never produced a dark wizard, ever.
I don't know how you could be a dark wizard and be a Hufflepuff. Everybody I know who's sorted into the Hufflepuff house are like the happiest people on the planet.
They're like, please give me food and warm things so I can be cozy.
We're
basically hobbits. I mean, I know this is cross fandom here, but we're basically hobbits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every hobbit would fit into the Hufflepuff house.
Like, right?
Yeah. Except for maybe Frodo, because he'd be hardcore Gryffindor. Just saying.
Yeah, Frodo would definitely be Gryffindor, but like Samwise?
Okay.
Absolutely Hufflepuff.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, moving back to Harry Potter.
Yeah, moving away from Lord of the Rings.
We are big nerds. Big nerds. Which is why Harry Potter is probably our favorite thing. I mean, I fell in love with it in high school, which I think really Harry Potter was probably designed for when you started reading that age group.
Yeah, I was the right age for it. I mean, I was 12. Like, Harry was 11 in the books.
Yeah. And I think I was like 25 when the first book came out. Or last book came out.
Last book, yeah.
I wasn't 25 when the first book came out.
That would be a much bigger age gap than we actually have.
Yes, that would be...
That would be ginormous.
That would be insane. If you're not already sorted in your house, you can do it on Pottermore. It's nice to, go up to people and say, hey, I'm a Gryffindor, if you're into Harry Potter. For sure, if you're into Harry Potter, you've been sorted, I would think, by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the most fun, too, is, like, you get to pick things like your wand, and you can get your Patronus and all that stuff. Although I had a glitch with my account. I did the Patronus, and I had a raven, and I was never so excited in my life as to get the raven, and it was rare.
She texted me, it was very exciting.
And I posted it all over Facebook. But then something weird happened, and I couldn't get back into my account, and I don't know why. And when I got back in, everything was different, and I hadn't been sorted yet, and I hadn't had my Patronus yet, and I didn't know why, and I had to redo it. And I ended up with a different Ivor Morning house, or however that's said. And I had a different Patronus, and I'm a snowy owl now, which is still good, but...
I have a brown owl.
I was happier when I had a little raven.
Owl buddies. It's still a bird.
Yeah, and snowy owl is pretty cool.
Oh, they're wise. I got a brown owl.
Yeah.
They're better at camouflage than snowy owls. Just saying.
Well, not here. It snows all the time here.
It does snow all the time here. And it snowed in June, so it snows here all the time here. So, speaking of birthdays, Mandy sent me a video from Universal Pictures on my birthday last year, and on her birthday this year...
It's the 20th anniversary of the first book.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting. This came out June 26th, 1997 was when it was released. I got it in 98, the year after. Interestingly enough, not for my birthday, but for Christmas.
Yeah, I got my first book for Christmas as well. I think quite a few years later, I'm thinking around 2001. The first theme for Harry Potter Book Club.
Yeah, is Welcome to Hogwarts.
Yeah, so next week, I guess, is it next week?
It's next week on Monday. They're starting the next theme, and I'm not sure what the deadline for the participation aspect of that is, but the next theme is going to be Magic and Muggles.
Magic and Muggles. So we're going to work it out around our work schedule and bring you another video for next week.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see if there's anything more in depth for the theme. They may or may not give you hints of things to talk about. We might have to come up with something entirely on our own, which would be fun as well.
I'm pretty excited.
There may or may not be challenges in the future. I hope they do some interesting challenges.
I'm up for, I shouldn't say that, to be posted online.
No, never ever tell the internet you're up for anything, ever.
I'm not up for anything. That's a lie.
It's a falsehood.
That's a falsehood. Definitely not up for anything. I do have boundaries. I'm never going to jump out of a plane. And scary movies scare me. So there is a limit to what I'm willing to do.
There's a reason she's my Harry Potter friend and not my scary movie friend.
It's true. Other friends are your scary movies. Not me. I'm terrified. Well known. I'm excited to see what challenges they might bring to us that we would be willing to do.
Probably nothing too bad. This is mostly made for kids.
That's true. I'm excited to. Maybe there's going to be a Bean Boozled challenge.
Maybe. Who knows? Birdie Bots every flavor beans. That's where that comes from. So.
That's right. So that could be fun.
Not looking forward to eating the spoiled milk ones again.
Ugh.
I've eaten them before. It's not very good.
Ew. I have always avoided the beans because they're kind of weird. And
they're kind of the worst.
I'm not ready.
We will see you guys sometime next week.
Okay.
And until then,
we solemnly swear that we're up to no good.
I guess that worked.
Yeah, maybe.